Theoretical physicists calculating the energy density of the vacuum are currently facing a discrepancy of 10 to the 120th power. To keep the equations from collapsing, standard models must treat the cosmos as a rigid, broken grid. Current cosmology accounts for this massive failure by labeling the missing 95% of the universe as dark matter and dark energy. These serve as mathematical placeholders, filling a deep and featureless void that our current tools cannot explain. This gap in our understanding stems from a single, stubborn assumption that the universe functions as a rigid continuum, a perfect three-dimensional geometric grid that is 100% full. The universe isn't actually missing 95% of its substance. Our standard models are simply attempting to measure a fluid reality using a broken, flat map. In a butcher shop, respecting the grain of the meat is the only way to get a clean cut. Forcing a rigid, flat metal ruler onto a curved, organic surface doesn't measure the object. It results in the surface tearing and rupturing under the pressure. This same mechanical failure occurs in our physics. When we attempt to force a fluid reality into rigid, whole-number dimensions, the mathematical framework literally rips at the seams. Nature requires porosity to function. A bird's egg that is 100% full of fluid is a dead end. Without a distinct negative space air cell, the chick has no room to expand, breathe, or develop. On a cosmic scale, a universe modeled as a gapless integer grid leaves no room for the displacement that makes motion possible. Without these topological gaps, the equations for energy transfer lose their ability to flow, resulting in a static and inert model of reality. The missing pieces of our physics are actually the vital, necessary gaps that allow the universe to function. These spaces are where the mechanics of reality actually happen. Space operates as a dense, highly pressurized fluidic medium, a thick, churning liquid flowing invisibly between the stars. This framework redefines gravity as the total thermodynamic pressure of this liquid universe, pressing inward from all directions. As this technical source shows, the push of the vacuum itself is what forces mass together. This pressurized fluid substrate constitutes the true vacuum. It represents the underlying substrate of the cosmos, flowing beneath the particles we can see. In any high-pressure fluid system, internal tension must be relieved to maintain stability. The universe requires a constant off-gassing process to prevent a total structural collapse. The fundamental mechanics of the cosmos mirror a freshly poured, highly pressurized glass of beer. Universal dimensions overlap at the seams, creating a compressed, fractal space with a dimension of 9.6. The remaining 0.4 is an exhaust port, allowing the pressurized manifold to breathe. As the observer bias equation shows, this is where topological information leaks into our 3D sensors. This cosmic off-gassing process nucleates tiny bubbles that rise out of the dense, high-viscosity vacuum. We are the bubbles. Our planets, our bodies, and all solid matter represent the high-entropy froth resting on the turbulent surface of the liquid universe. Solid matter is the cavitation wake of the cosmos, the froth left behind as energy moves through the fluid vacuum. This fluid model aligns with established theoretical physics, specifically John Archibald Wheeler's concept of quantum foam, which describes space as a turbulent, bubbling sea at the smallest scales. Modern research into unified fractal quantum field theory suggests that non-integer spacetime and fractal geometry are necessary for the very stability of subatomic particles. This framework explains dark matter as the physical friction and viscosity of the liquid vacuum. It is an emergent effect of the fluid medium that our flat, three-dimensional measurement tools simply cannot perceive. When we stop attempting to force rigid mathematics onto a fluid universe, the 120 order of magnitude errors in our models disappear. The universe functions as an active, breathing, thermodynamic process. Complexity and human life serve as the ultimate expressions of this off-gassing. We act as the vital relief valves processing the immense pressure and information of the cosmic manifold. Humanity isn't an accident lost in an empty void. We are the complex and necessary froth riding the very edge of cosmic expansion.